All right. Hi, everyone. I am so excited that this is happening right now. Our businesses are completely exploding. It's super fun, super exciting. Let me see. Hold on a second. I need to change something on here really fast. I don't think that's what I want to do. There. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Am I big now?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I was trying to do. And then I'm also going to mute you and Candace. Okay, so everyone's muted, so you can't hear. Oh, wait, did I just mute it so that, hold on, 1 second. Unmute audio. Okay, I think I accidentally did something wrong, so I think we're good now. Okay, all right, so why are we promoting this? So I wanted to make sure everyone understood exactly how this worked. So we don't get anything for people signing up as distributors. We don't make any money from it. So I want to make sure you guys knew that and knew like what the benefits were and all that fun stuff. So when someone pays $10 to join, we're not going to make any money from it. But we still need to promote this because we can fast start those people and we can get $200 for it. So anyone that joins from now until the end of the month, we have until the end, you have 30 days. So if they join on the end of the month, you would have all of next month. Otherwise, you have 30 days from the day that they join, so you basically have a month to get them their loyal customers, 4 loyal customers, and then you'll make $200. And here's how that works. When you enroll them and they get their first 2 customers, their first 2 loyal customers, you will make $100. And those are paid out weekly, so get paid out on Friday the following week. So if they enroll on a Tuesday, you'll usually get paid the following Friday a $100 check. Now, if they get an additional 2 loyal customers within their first 30 days, you're going to get an additional $100. So if they only get 3 customers, it's not if they don't get 4, you don't get $200. If they get 3 customers and they're short 1, you still made $100 off of it. But the other thing is, if they get 3 customers, we have the ability to move people to them to fast start them. So if we get customers, I'm telling you guys, I'm probably going to say this over and over, we're going to push so hard for customers next month because we want to get all of these people to 4 so that we make our money off of it. Now, they have their own reason to want to get 4 because if they get 4, they get a $100 shopping spree. So it is a win-win for everyone. Like, we should all be working together. All the new distributors should be trying to get 4 loyal customers so that they get their $100 shopping spree. Even if they have no desire to work this business, they should still try because who doesn't want a $100 shopping spree? It works. Like, everyone should. If they didn't care about free stuff, they wouldn't have paid $10 to join and get free, see a Harvey tail? And get free wraps, basically. So yeah, we can fast start them, we can move them, which is awesome. So we're all going to be having to push really hard for that. A couple other things you guys should know. In order to qualify for the bonuses, you have to be fast started yourself. That means you need to get 2 loyal customers yourself within the first 30 days also. So you have to get 2 customers and keep your first 2, and then start moving your customers to whoever else you enroll to help get them fast started so you can make your money. I would start moving my customers first to the people who are working hard because they're more likely, if you give them 1, they're more likely to get another person to make sure that you're going to get your fast start bonus from it. Okay, another reason why we're doing this, even if someone is only interested in spending $10 and getting wraps out of it, the reason why is because people fall in love with wraps and they may think, I'm never going to sell this. I'm just doing it for the deal and I want nothing to do with like promoting or selling. I've had a couple people tell me that. I really want to do this, but I don't think I want to sell it. Like, sure, totally do it. I don't care at all. I still make no money if they don't want to sell it, but the chances are really good that people are going to fall in love with a wrap. And when they get their results, they're going to start talking to people about it and they're going to realize that they want them as a customer. They're going to start to see that there's an income potential here because there's a need and a desire for this product out there. So I don't care if they have no desire at all. And even if I don't have enough customers next month to fast start them, I don't really care because there's a really good chance they're going to fall in love with a wrap anyway. And if they want more, then we do make money. So it's a win-win-win, like every single way you look at it. Okay. So I'm keeping this really, really simple when I'm talking to people. And what I've noticed is whenever it's getting a little bit complicated, if someone asks a detailed question, it starts to get complicated and I start to answer more in-depth things, I'm losing them. So keep this as simple as you possibly can. And what I mean when I say that is I mean something like here. I wrote down some messages. Hold on. That's not what I want to do. That. Okay. Well, for example, a message you could say would be, oh my gosh, I can get you 4 wraps for $10 right now. I just had to ask and see if you would be interested, because I know we've talked about it before. You don't have to say any of that. You can just say, oh my gosh, I can get you 4 wraps for $10 right now. Would you be interested? Like, that's all you have to say. That is the easiest message in the world. And then when they say, yes, sign me up right now, I'm going to say something like, awesome. It'll be about it's going to be less than $15 with shipping, but still that's nothing. That's what I'm going to say. And then I'm going to say, plus, this is actually going to qualify you to also make money on my team if you ever decide that's something you want to do. If you just want to use your 4 wraps and call it a day, then that's awesome too. I hope you love them. I'm going to send you some directions on how to use them. So that I'm pointing them back to, it's okay, just use your 4 wraps, don't freak out, and that's it. And I'm going to keep everything under 3 sentences. So I'm not going to send a message that's more than 3 sentences. We kind of want to always do that, and you really want to try to end with a question. So I might say, it's going to be less than $15. This will also qualify you to make money on my team if you ever decide you want to do that in the future. And then I might say something like, what's your phone number and I'll get you started? Or what's your email address? If I already have their phone number, I say, what's your email address? Just a really simple question, because an email address is something that I need to have in order to enroll them anyway. So it's going to make my list of items I'm going to send them that I need even shorter, and I already have steps of it. So when you ask for people what you need from them in steps, they're much more likely to give it all to you, because an email address is really easy. I didn't say send me your address and your social and like all your personal information all at once. It gives them like a little bit of comfort to start the process. And then my list of things looks a little bit smaller when I ask for it. So I'm keeping it really, really simple. Don't sell this to people as here's an opportunity to make money unless you know that they really need money and they were already interested in being a distributor. Otherwise, we're going to lose people on it. People think that this is too good of a deal to be true and that there's some string attached to it. So once you start saying like, oh, and you can make money, and they're like, oh, wait. Like, what is this? So they start to like freak out if we go into that at all. At least that's been my experience so far. So I'm keeping that part as simple as possible. I'm not going to talk about the eSuite auto shipment. I'm not going to talk about any auto shipment at all. And when I do this, I'm going to enroll them all with the same password I always use for everyone, because I want to be able to go in afterwards and turn off their eSuite auto shipment for them. And that's a conversation that I'll have with them after they've been enrolled. So after I enroll them, then I'm going to come back and say, hey, so remember how I told you that you can actually make money on this, doing this too? I added you to a couple groups on Facebook. They're going to talk about some things that you can do if you want to make money. Can I help you get started making some income? And then we're going to go from there. So if they're like, no, I just wanted the wraps, then I'm going to say, okay, well, I'm going to turn off your online account. It's how you can manage your orders. It's $20 a month, but it's free this month. If you want it back on, let me know. I'm going to like not put any pressure on them at all, like at all. I'm just going to send them an email. I always send an email with wrap tips. And if you guys don't have that, I can give it to you. It's in Evernote for anyone who has my Evernote, but I can I can give it to anyone else who needs it. Just message me and I'll message it to you. But I send it in an email with a link of how to wrap. I'm just going to talk to them about the wraps, and then I'm going to follow up with them in like, I don't know, probably 10 days or something, and say, hey, did you get your kit? And I'm just going to, follow up with them in that way. And that's how I'm going to build that relationship rather than pushing the income thing in the beginning. Does that make sense? Yeah. It just freaks everyone out. So I'm sending more messages than I'm actually posting on Facebook about this. I think there's a ton of people posting on Facebook about it. They may already even know that it's happening from seeing other people posting. I'm still posting a little bit, and I'm doing a lot of commenting on Facebook right now to be involved with people for a couple of reasons. One, if I haven't talked to this person in a year and I'm about to message them about the wraps, it just makes me feel better if I just commented on their picture. So right before I send them a message, I'm going to go comment on something. Then I'm like, hey, so I totally just thought about you. Did you know I can get you 4 wraps for $10 right now? And that's what I'm going to say. And I'm getting actually a decent amount of good responses. People are either saying no, or they're, and honestly, for everyone who said no, I've been writing back and saying, seriously, it's only $10. Can you tell me why you're not interested? Because what do I have to lose? I have nothing to lose out of that. And some of those are switching over. So, because then they're like, well, I saw people say that you had to join their team, and I don't have time to work a business right now. Then I'm going back to them and saying, oh, well, yes, it does qualify you to make money on my team, but that's up to you if you work it. You can just use your wraps and call it a day. That's totally fine. They're like, oh, really? Yeah, really. So, you know what I mean? Like, just keep it super simple. Make sure you're not answering questions that people aren't asking. Like, before you click send, I've been having to do this for myself. Before I click send, I'm reading my message over again and seeing if it says something like, I don't know, something that they're not asking, because we keep giving extra information, because there's a lot involved with this in reality, you know. You are joining up to be a distributor. Some people are concerned about the social, and what I've just been telling people is I don't ask for the social on Facebook ever. I ask them for their number first, and then if I don't already have their number, that's one of my first questions. Great, I can't wait to get you started. Give me your number. And then they give me their number, and then I text them or call them depending on how busy I am at that moment, and depending on what maybe my relationship is with them. If it's someone I've never met before, I'm probably going to text them because they're probably not going to answer my call anyway, let's be honest. So I'll just text them, hey, this is Ashley from Facebook. Can't wait for you to try these wraps. You're going to love them. And then I say, here's the info I need, and start talking to them about that stuff. When they say, why do you need my social? I say, remember how I mentioned that you could make money with this? That's in the event that you make more than $500, then it will be reported to the IRS. And I said, but if you're just doing it to buy the wraps, then don't worry about it. But it is a job technically, so you have to have your social. And I've had people that were, you know, like, oh, that was a little concerning to me, but they're all still doing it anyway. I haven't actually had anyone not join because of the social at all yet. So I'm doing some voice messages also, because you can hear our excitement in our voice. It's very short. It's very simple. It's the same thing that I'm saying in my other messages, like, oh my gosh, did you know that right now I can get you 4 whole wraps just for $10? This is an insane deal. I'm pretty sure my company's losing a lot of money, but hey, that's their problem, not mine, and we're debt-free, so I'm okay with it. Something like that is what I'm saying. I add a little bit more in a voice message, because otherwise it's literally like 2 seconds long of a voice clip, and it's like 5 words. So I'll add a little bit more, but nothing about more details or anything like that. And just so you guys know, the people who I'm sending this to are anyone who has ever been interested in wraps, anyone who's ever been interested in defining gel, anyone who's ever been interested in stretch mark cream, because our wraps are also amazing on stretch marks. So if someone's been reached out to me, actually one of the people I already signed up had messaged me yesterday or the day before and said, hey, I'm coming to you because I know your company has stretch mark cream, and you know, since I had my son 2 months ago, my stretch marks aren't budging. And I've tried other stuff. Can you give me information on your stretch mark cream? I'm like, yeah, I can, except for I have a better deal for you right now. I can get you 4 wraps for $10, and they're also amazing on stretch marks. Why don't you start with those and see how they do for your stretch marks, and then we can switch you over to stretch mark cream afterwards if you still need it. So that's how I signed that one. So anyone who's interested in those products there, then any of our loyal customers, and then any of anyone who's ever been interested in being a distributor, obviously, because that's actually what it is for. It's for distributors. So I'm also scrolling through, and anytime anyone's saying anything about their job in a negative way, if someone's saying like, oh, at work late again, or I wish I had $1 million so I didn't have to go to work this morning, or like I need an extra cup of coffee, any of those comments, I'm messaging all of those people and saying, which I kind of normally do anyway, but I'm a little more proactive than normal right now. So I'm still saying like, okay, well, I'll reach out to them and say, I saw your post and I've been there before. When I found this company, it completely changed my life, and I had this amazing offer for you right now. It depends on how I'm going to talk to them based on how well I know them. I'm also in job groups on Facebook in other countries, like New Zealand is one of the ones I'm in, and anyone who's posting in there and saying, does anyone know about any part-time jobs? I'm just messaging all of them. Or even full-time, like there's someone, getting back into the workforce after being a mom for a while. I'm looking for a full-time job. Does anyone know anything around this area? I'm like, hi, I'm opening a team in New Zealand. And then I'm talking to them about that. So I haven't gotten super far with that yet, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to before Friday. So working on those too. Let me see, what else? That's all that I'm doing right now. Do you guys have any questions about any of the details of this? If someone is asking details, you guys want to unmute yourself? Does anyone want me to unmute them?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I have some people that are just asking, I have some people that are just asking literally how the business works. So I was all excited. I signed them up and they're like, okay, so is there like a video that I can go watch, or how can I learn how the business works, how the levels work?
Okay. What I would first tell them to do, if they already signed up, I would tell them to go into eSuite and start the training academy as their very first step. And then I would say probably tell them, we can get into more detail with this, but I don't want to overwhelm you. I'll help you get to your first promotion. Your first goal is to get 4 loyal customers and 2 distributors. That's going to set you up to almost reach your first promotion, which is executive. Once you reach that goal, I'll help you with the rest and we'll get there. I'd probably start with that and keep it really simple. Some people are going to be really financially motivated and they're going to want more information than that. Some people that will be like, oh, okay, I have my first steps, I know what to do, and that they'll stop and go work on that. I have a video that talks about what do we do here at It Works, and I briefly go into the differences between wrap cash, bonuses, and commissions, and you might want to talk to them something about that. Like, we make money 3 different ways. We get wrap cash, so those wraps that you got for $10, you can sell those each, and you can make $90 in profit right now. And then I would say, honestly, I really suggest that you use at least one of them on yourself, just because you want to see what the product does. You're going to want your own results to share with people. Then we also make bonuses. In fact, right now, if you sign a distributor on your team for $10 and they get 4 loyal customers in their first 30 days, you're going to make a $200 bonus. So we get paid bonuses also. We also make commissions. So any of the customers that you enroll or any of your distributors enroll, you're going to make commission on that. And we have ranks. As you move up, you get to make more money. Those are based usually on how many distributors are on your team. Let's start out by trying to get you 2 distributors, and then we can go from there.
Sounds good.
That sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be sending people to this video, so I want them to get a little bit more of the backstory of how the business works.
Oh, got it. Yeah. So that's what I talk about. Just the wrap cash, the bonuses, and the commissions. And just start with the first steps and get going. And it's just going to depend on their personality. Like, a red personality might want to know more information about, like, okay, that's great and all, but I want to make $10,000. How do I make that bonus? And then I would, send them the diamond chart, and I would say, this looks overwhelming, but we're going to do it in steps together, and we'll get through it, and you'll get $10,000. Or, or someone who's more green may want more details on the compensation plan. And actually, I just tell people how to find it on eSuite. So when you're in eSuite, if you scroll to the very bottom, there's links for the compensation plan, the loyal customer plan, and something else. So maybe the retail customer plan or something like that. It's at the bottom on every page as a link. And so it's actually not that complicated. It is long, but the first few pages are pretty simple and straightforward. And someone who's green and wants the details about everything, they may just want to go ahead and read that. So they have that option as well.
Got it. Do you have any questions?
Not right now.
Okay.
I've only been doing this for 24 hours.
I know. But like, is there anything that you want to know about?
No, I'm still watching all the videos. I started the training academy.
Got it. Okay.
Does anyone have any questions on how to transfer a loyal customer to a distributor, or how to find people to talk to about this? I think I went over, a lot how to talk to them for the most part, but how to find people to talk to. Any questions about that?
Can you touch on that a little bit, just for people that are like brand new?
Yeah. So you want to, the very first thing, if you're brand new, the very first thing that you want to do is go to the people who are closest to you, your warm market. So the very, very first people are your chicken soup people. They're the people, if you're really sick and you needed someone, here, I'm actually, instead of staring at you, we're going to stare at me.
Thank you.
So your chicken soup people are the people who, if you were really sick and you wanted to ask a friend to bring you chicken soup or some medicines, a NyQuil, anything like that, who would you call? Those are the first people you want to tell about the business. And you want to say, hey, I just started this crazy thing. I don't even know what I'm doing yet, but it'd be so much more fun if you did this with me. Besides, only $10 and you get 4 reps. What do you have to lose? Can you do this with me? And you're kind of going to ask them for a favor almost. I can promise you, when I started, the day after I joined, one of my friends that I had worked with joined, and it was so much more fun doing it together than it was doing it by myself. And learning together, you ask questions together, you build on each other's knowledge. The more like one person asks a question, you're like, oh, I never thought of that before. Great question. So reach out to those people first. Then you're going to go to people that you know, that are your friends, that are not your chicken soup people, but are still people you know. And you might say something like, hey, so I did it. I took the plunge and I joined this company. I would love to help you if there's any way that I can, help you out with any of your health or weight loss goals. I hope you'll think of me. If you just say, I hope you'll think of me, a lot of times people are going to come back and say, well, what is it? Because you didn't try to sell them. You just said, I hope you'll think of me. And that's a really great way to reach out to people. At least that's what I found. I feel like I don't like being very pushy. I have no problem reaching out to people and starting a conversation, but I don't want them to feel obligated. Other than those people who are your chicken soup people, I want them to feel obligated. But they're your close people. They should join, jump on board anyway. But otherwise, then I just say, a lot of times they say, well, what did you do? Who are you with? What products do you have? They want to know at least something about it. And then that's how your conversation starts, and you go from there. Right now, so I am shocked. Our team has enrolled 3 loyal customers in the past 2 days, which I think is crazy. Congratulations, Scott, on a loyal customer also. I think it's kind of crazy, because it's definitely better to be a distributor right now. But I think it's awesome because we need them too. So, and we have 3 days right now to move people. Yay, Scott! We have 3 days to move people. So Scott, you have 3 days, 72 hours from the time that you enroll that customer to enroll a distributor, and you can put that customer under that distributor, and you'll be half the way to $100, which is awesome. Yeah, I think that's all. But, yeah, those are the people that you know. And then the people that you don't know well, you can do what I was saying before. Like sometimes I'm saying, hey, I just saw your page and I just had to reach out, like whatever, I just thought of you when I was scrolling through Facebook and I had to tell you about this deal we have. Is that something you'd be interested in? Like, I'm keeping it really short and simple, but I'm sending it to a lot of people. And honestly, if there's someone that you don't know that well, like, what do you really have to lose anyway? And I'm not badgering them about it or anything. I'm just saying, would you like more information? Basically, this is this crazy deal. I just thought of you. Would you be interested? That's it. And I am telling them what the deal is. I'm saying, we have this crazy deal right now. I just thought of you. It's 4 wraps for $10. Would you be interested? And then I'm kind of just letting it go. If they don't write me back, fine. I'm not going to write them 20 times in the next 3 days. I'm just going to let it go. But a lot of those people are like, oh, I haven't talked to you in forever. And they like kind of change the subject. And I'll talk to them and do the small talk thing and then bring it back around. Like, so what do you think of that deal? Isn't it insane? Something like that. And then move on from there. The more people you talk to, the more you're going to get yeses. You're always going to get no's. That's the reality of life. Like, you just do. So just keep talking to people and getting more yeses.
I'm figuring it out. You got a whole package. This stuff? Oh, not that stuff.
Did you guys have something?
No, I was giving the new party pad. I was showing them.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
It is very nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the new party pads. And then she was talking about the cleanser. She just got some cleanser in and she loves it. Mine's in the mail.
Oh, yay. I like the way it smells, right?
Yeah, it smells so good.
I know.
Excited. Okay.
All right. So if you guys have any other questions, you know how to find me. And we do have a contest going on right now. So the most distributors enrolled, I'm going to be doing a training session with just that person. So that can be a Zoom like this with somebody, or it can be, if you're local, then we can go to lunch together and I'll buy you lunch and we can talk about the business and what your goals are and how to help you reach them. We'll probably do another Zoom at the end of the month, probably 2 of them directly after the end of the month, because we need to talk about following up with people who joined our team, how to get them started, how to get through everything for the people who decide they're really, really not working right now, making sure that we do turn everything off for them. For people who are working, doing some training sessions. I'll probably do 2 trainings. One that's for brand new people just getting started, a big overview of things that aren't covered in the eSuite training, and then another training session for people who have already been here for a while and focusing on how to get those loyal customers so we can all make a crap ton of money next month with our fast starts. My goal is six distributors, and I'm thinking I need to make my goal bigger because I'm going to be at 5 probably by the end of the day today. So,
Nice.
yeah, I have one more that I haven't enrolled yet that's sitting in my phone right now too, so I need to enroll that one.
Awesome.
So good luck, everyone. Let me know how I can help you. I'm out of town tomorrow morning, but I should have my phone on me. I think I'll have service. If I don't, I will freak out and I will have no fun. So, I should have service. I'll make us have service one way or another. I'm like, that way on the river, go that way. We had service back there. Snorkel here, everyone. There's service. And then I'll be back Friday evening later. So if anyone needs anything this weekend, I can definitely help you. If you want to schedule 3-way calls with me or Zooms with me while I'm gone, I'm 100% willing to do that. I will stay mostly sober for you. So. Okay, you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.
You too, bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, Jenna.